Listen carefully because this is not just a statement. It is a revelation. Many of us have been loyal, faithful, steadfast, and unwavering in relationships, in friendships, in workplaces, in partnerships, and even in families. We have invested our time, energy, and heart into people who in return failed to recognize our value. But understand this, your loyalty was never wasted. Your loyalty was a tool, a divine instrument, a measuring rod that God Himself used to reveal the true nature, the true character, and the true limits of those around you. You see, when you are loyal, you are not just serving someone else. You are serving a higher purpose. God sees your dedication, even when others do not. Your faithfulness becomes a mirror reflecting who people really are. It exposes their boundaries, their selfishness, their limitations, and their inability to rise to the level of your integrity. Those who were unable to meet your loyalty were never your equals in vision or spirit. And sometimes the greatest gift you can give someone is to stay loyal long enough for them to reveal who they truly are. Many people are uncomfortable with loyalty because it forces accountability. Loyalty demands response, action, and reciprocity. When you remain loyal, God allows situations to unfold that reveal the cracks in human character. Suddenly, the mask is gone. The excuses vanish. The limitations appear plain and clear. And, in that moment, you realize something powerful. It was never about proving your loyalty to them. It was about letting God show you who belongs in your life and who does not. Do not be quick to withdraw your loyalty out of frustration or disappointment. Sometimes the very act of remaining steadfast, patient, and committed is what triggers divine revelation. The limits of those around you are not your concern. They are God's responsibility to unveil. Your concern is faithfulness. Your concern is integrity. Your concern is standing firm in truth. Watch carefully because in due season those who were blind to your value will be revealed and the consequences of their limitations will manifest in ways that cannot be ignored. Understand this. Loyalty is not weakness. It is power. It is a test of character. Not for them but for you. It builds resilience, patience, wisdom, and discernment. God uses your loyalty as a silent weapon, as a quiet strength, and as a divine strategy. You may think you are serving a person, but in truth, you are serving destiny. You are holding a light that exposes darkness, and those who are unworthy cannot stand in the brilliance of your faithfulness. So do not shrink, do not apologize, do not hide your loyalty. Let it flow, let it shine, let it stand tall. Because in the unveiling of others' limits, God is preparing you for greater alliances, higher opportunities, and a future that is aligned with your divine purpose. The people who fail you, betray you, or disappoint you, they are simply instruments for God to shape your discernment. Your loyalty becomes the test, the revelation, and ultimately the doorway to your next level. Remember, God never wastes loyalty. He multiplies it, uses it, and rewards it. Those who reveal their limits because of your steadfastness are not failures. They are lessons. They are clarifying points. And, when you rise above the disappointment, you do so stronger, wiser, and prepared for the ones whose character matches your value. This is the divine law. Loyalty in the hands of God is never ordinary. It is extraordinary. It is the lens through which truth is revealed, weakness is exposed, and destiny is refined. Stand firm. Be unwavering. Your loyalty is not for them. It is for God, and through it, your vision will be purified. Your path will be clarified, and your destiny will be unstoppable. Those who could not rise to your level are now exposed. And you, faithful, steadfast, unshakable, you are ready to receive the fullness of what God has prepared for those who value loyalty as much as He does. Your loyalty is not a sacrifice. It is a revelation. And the revelation is this: limits have been shown, truths have been unveiled, and your life is now aligned with divine purpose. The rest is history in the making. Loyalty is a quality so profound, so quietly powerful that it often goes unnoticed by those who fail to grasp its depth. Many people mistake loyalty for weakness, for blind obedience, or for naivety. But nothing could be further from the truth. True loyalty is not given to manipulate or Control. It is a reflection of integrity, a declaration of character, and an echo of divine purpose. When you remain loyal, you are not merely serving another human being. You are demonstrating your own principles, your own resilience, and your own alignment with God's vision for your life. Loyalty is an investment of the heart, a testament to your patience and a demonstration that you can hold steadfast even when the world around you wavers. When you give your loyalty, it is not a transaction expecting immediate recognition or reward. Many times, loyalty is tested in the shadows in moments when no one is watching, when the acknowledgement is absent, and when disappointment seems imminent. Yet it is precisely in these moments that loyalty proves its true worth. God does not require the applause of men to validate your faithfulness. He sees the constancy of your heart, the unshakable nature of your commitment, and the purity of your intentions. Every act of loyalty, no matter how small, is recorded in the heavens, and every faithful step positions you for divine alignment with your destiny. Loyalty is not conditional. It does not bend because someone else fails to meet expectations. Nor does it crumble in the face of betrayal. Its roots run deep into the soil of faith, nourished by patience and sustained by character. To remain loyal is to assert your own strength in a world that often rewards selfishness, and loyalty is never wasted impulsiveness. It is to declare that your values are not negotiable, that your commitment is not for sale, and that your integrity is not subject to the whims of others. When you are loyal, you are asserting that your life is governed not by circumstance or manipulation, but by principle and by divine direction. There is an extraordinary power in loyalty that few truly understand. It is a tool that God uses to reveal truths, test hearts, and clarify destinies. People may try to exploit it, dismiss it, or take it for granted. But loyalty never loses its value. Even when it seems ignored, it quietly accomplishes its purpose. Your loyalty is a measure, a standard, and a reflection of who you are. Through it, God exposes the limits of those who cannot rise to meet your integrity. He shows you who is aligned with your vision and who is simply passing through your life. Every act of unwavering commitment serves as a divine lens highlighting the weaknesses, selfishness, and unpreparedness of others while simultaneously preparing you for relationships, opportunities, and experiences that match your faithfulness. It is important to understand that loyalty is not about proving yourself to anyone. It is not a tool to curse respect or demand reciprocation. True loyalty is silent, patient, and often invisible to the human eye. Its significance lies in the alignment it creates between you and God's purpose. While the world may overlook it, God magnifies it. While humans may fail to honor it, the Creator rewards it. Each moment of faithfulness, each gesture of dedication, each act of standing firm despite disappointment contributes to a life of clarity, purpose, and divine favor. When you embrace loyalty fully, you transcend the ordinary. You no longer measure success by recognition or reward, but by the consistency of your heart and the integrity of your actions. Loyalty transforms challenges into lessons, betrayal into discernment, and disappointment into wisdom. It equips you to walk through life with confidence, knowing that your commitment is never in vain, your faithfulness never ignored, and your steadfastness always noticed by the one who matters most. Remember that loyalty is a seed planted in the soil of integrity. It grows in patience, it strengthens in trials, and it blooms in alignment with divine timing. It may not produce immediate results in the eyes of men, but in the hands of God, loyalty is powerful beyond measure. It reveals truth, exposes limits, and prepares a path for fulfillment, blessing, and destiny. The loyalty you exhibit today is the foundation of your victories tomorrow. The light that exposes darkness and the instrument that brings clarity to a world often clouded by deception. Your loyalty is not just an act, it is a statement of purpose, a declaration of character, and a reflection of divine alignment. It is a quiet, unstoppable force that works tirelessly behind the scenes. Never underestimate the power of staying true, remaining steadfast, and honoring your commitment. The world may fail to recognize it. People may overlook it, but God sees it. And in His hands, your loyalty will always achieve its ultimate extraordinary purpose. When you choose to remain loyal, you are not simply offering your devotion or your time. You are creating a reflection of truth, a mirror that exposes the core of human character. Loyalty in its purest form functions like a divine lens, revealing the realities of those around you in ways that words cannot. People often mask their true selves, wearing layers of charm, pretense, or deceit. But loyalty pierces through the illusion. It tests endurance, patience, and integrity. And in doing so, it quietly unveils who can withstand the light of commitment and who cannot. Those who are genuine will rise to meet your faithfulness with respect, gratitude, and shared vision. Those who are limited, selfish, or dishonest will eventually show their boundaries. Your loyalty is not just about service. It is a revelation, a measuring rod for human character and a tool that God uses to separate the superficial from the authentic. True loyalty has the uncanny power to reveal the depths of human intention. It exposes not just what people say, but what they truly are capable of when tested. Many assume that loyalty is passive, that it simply exists as long as circumstances are convenient. But real loyalty persists. When the easy moments fade and the trials emerge, it remains steady when others falter, when pressures mount, and when life demands sacrifice. In these moments, the truth of character surfaces. You begin to see clearly who is motivated by selfish gain, who is unprepared for accountability, and who is unable to rise to the level of trust and commitment that you embody. Your loyalty functions as a divine mirror, reflecting not just what is present but what is missing. The courage, the integrity, and the vision of others. It is important to recognize that loyalty is not designed to manipulate or control others. It is not a test imposed by you but a principle that God uses to reveal what is hidden. When you remain faithful in situations where others are inconsistent, you are silently illuminating their weaknesses, their limitations, and their inability to match the strength of your character. Sometimes people around you will respond with gratitude, with reciprocation, or with acknowledgement. But often they will falter, revealing an emptiness you may not have perceived before. And this revelation is crucial, for it allows you to make choices with clarity. Loyalty becomes a guidepost showing you where to invest, where to withdraw, and where to align your energy with people who are capable of integrity. Loyalty also teaches discernment. When someone cannot meet your faithfulness with respect, responsibility, or commitment, it is not a reflection of your failure. It is the unveiling of their limits. Your steadfastness acts like a light in a dark room, making visible the cracks that were once hidden by charm, appearances, or superficial connections. Those who cannot rise to the occasion are not equipped to journey with you toward your destiny. This revelation, though often uncomfortable, is a gift. It protects you from investing in relationships, partnerships, or alliances that are destined to fail. Loyalty, therefore, is both shield and compass. It preserves your integrity while guiding you toward those who are capable of walking in alignment with your values and purpose. Moreover, the revelation of character through loyalty is not always immediate. It unfolds gradually, often in small moments of loyalty is a mirror of character, challenge, disappointment, or trial. Each instance where your loyalty is tested becomes an opportunity for truth to surface. You begin to see patterns of behavior, responses under pressure, and the measure of commitment others are willing to offer. And in these observations, God is at work using your steadfastness to shape your understanding of who truly belongs in your life and who exists only temporarily. Your loyalty is a divine instrument, allowing you to witness the authentic measure of those around you before investing further. Remaining loyal in the face of human weakness also requires patience and perspective. It demands that you rise above frustration, disappointment, and expectation. By holding firm, you demonstrate a strength of character that is rare, magnetic, and transformative. The process of revealing others' limits is not for punishment or vengeance. It is for awareness, discernment, and preparation. Those who falter under your loyalty are not enemies. They are teachers showing you clearly where to place your trust and where to exercise caution. Ultimately, loyalty reveals truth because it is a reflection of divine principles. It exposes deceit, selfishness, and inadequacy while simultaneously highlighting resilience, integrity, and potential. Through the steadfastness of your heart, you see clearly who is prepared for responsibility, who can walk with vision, and who will inevitably fail to rise to the occasion. This revelation is essential because it allows you to align your life with people, opportunities, and paths that match your values, your faith, and your purpose. Your loyalty is not passive. It is active, discerning, and illuminating. It is the quiet force that uncovers character, the divine measure that exposes limits, and the principle that separates the authentic from the superficial. To remain loyal is to participate in God's work of revelation, to witness truth, gain clarity, and prepare your heart for the people and experiences that are meant to align with your destiny. Loyalty is not merely a personal virtue. It is a divine instrument, a tool that God wields to orchestrate purpose, reveal truth, and shape destiny. When you are steadfast and faithful, your commitment is not only a reflection of your own integrity, but also a vehicle through which God operates to accomplish what the human eye cannot see. Often we become frustrated when our loyalty seems unnoticed, when the people we dedicate ourselves to fail to reciprocate, or when the fruits of our devotion are delayed. Yet in these moments, it is crucial to understand that loyalty is never wasted and it is never meaningless. Every act of faithfulness, every moment of unwavering commitment is part of a larger divine strategy that is far beyond the comprehension of ordinary minds. God uses your loyalty as a mirror to expose the limitations of those around you. It is not done to shame or punish but to illuminate, clarify, and prepare. People who are incapable of rising to meet your loyalty reveal their boundaries, their weaknesses, and their unpreparedness for the responsibility of relationships, partnerships, or even life's opportunities. Your faithfulness acts as a spotlight in the darkness, showing who can stand in the presence of integrity and who will falter under its weight. This revelation is essential because it allows you to make decisions with insight, to invest wisely in relationships, and to avoid the heartbreak of misplaced trust. What seems like patience or endurance on your part is actually part of a divine unveiling, a carefully orchestrated strategy designed to align your loyalty with the right circumstances and the right people. The power of loyalty as a divine strategy is often underestimated. Many believe that loyalty is passive, that it simply exists in the background waiting for recognition. In reality, loyalty is active, dynamic, and transformative. When you remain steadfast, even in situations where others are inconsistent, lazy, or unfaithful, you create a force that cannot be ignored. It is a quiet but unstoppable energy that shapes outcomes, rearranges alignments, and triggers revelations. God does not need human recognition to validate your loyalty. He alone observes, measures, and multiplies its power. Each act of faithfulness, each decision to remain true despite provocation or disappointment is a stroke in the painting of your destiny. A deliberate placement designed to reveal truth, build character, and prepare your path for extraordinary outcomes. Loyalty also functions as a divine test. It is a means by which God evaluates the character of both the loyal and those around them. Your steadfastness becomes a measuring stick, exposing the measure of integrity, responsibility, and commitment in others. Those who cannot meet your loyalty are revealed not as enemies but as signals, indicators that certain people, opportunities, or circumstances are not yet aligned with your purpose. Through loyalty, God filters your environment, clearing your life of those who are limited in vision or unprepared for the responsibility of walking alongside you. The trials of loyalty are not punishments. They are calibrations shaping your discernment, fortifying your resilience, and refining your focus. Another profound aspect of loyalty as a divine strategy is its ability to prepare you spiritually and emotionally. By remaining steadfast, you cultivate patience, humility, and wisdom. You learn to discern true intentions from superficial appearances. You discover the strength of your own convictions and the depth of your own character. Loyalty is an exercise in endurance, but more than that, it is an alignment with God's timing and plan. While the world may value quick results and instant gratification, divine loyalty operates in a higher dimension, one that measures success by the alignment of your faithfulness with purpose rather than the immediate reactions of men. Through loyalty, God orchestrates revelations that cannot be manufactured by human effort. People who appear strong, capable, or trustworthy may falter under the weight of your steadfastness, revealing their limitations. Others